Now, Optimus Convoy 45 here, back with part 2. Now you notice why I had to stop this. I only had less than a minute left, because these clips are recordings on a very short time limit. And I got less than 18 minutes. Now, I'll bring up another picture of Optimus Prime, which you'll see quite well. This is what he looks like. You can see his head is a different sculpt, which on this one, it is not. I even have a box of this thing. This is the head sculpt we get on the figure itself. Not this sculpt here, which is the actual sculpt. Oh, and there's the Sword of the Primes, the Star Saber in its all natural glory. And all we get is a screwed up version of it. Oh, and top that off, Japan has their own version of Optimus Prime, which I'll bring that up. Give me a second here. Here it is. Oh, spoiler alert! You guys thought it would look, since it was from Japan, it would look exactly like from the TV show. No. It's the same mold as Hasbro. Only difference is translucent windshields with a different sticker different color paint here. Oh, another thing, translucent blue Star Saber. What was Hasbro in Japan thinking? I am sure Silverbolt and TJ Homage would agree with me. This figure is horrible. Not only in detail, but in design. What they did is like you buy the cart before the horse, not the horse before the cart. But I would like to see an actual version of this figure. Not some messed up plastic and you call it Optimus Prime. No, I like to see the actual version of this figure from episode 4. And it's all natural detail. The only version that looks a lot better from a Transformers generation line that Hasbro seems to get right is Soundwave. That's the only version they got right. Because they managed to put so much attention to this figure from Transformers Fall Cybertron, but they paid little to no attention to Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime Beast Hunters. What Hasbro should, in Japan, should do is just recall this thing, this excuse for a toy, and give us the actual version that was in episode 4. I mean, what do you want to call this? A twin bow gun? No. Where's the Gatling gun? Well, I'm sorry for everyone, you don't get the actual Gatling gun. So, for those who want to get this figure, I would not advise it to get it. If you see this toy, pass it up. Predaking looks a lot better than this excuse for an Optimus Prime. Well, to transform him back, all you have to do is remove his weapons. Because I'm going to wrap this up. Remove his Star Saber. All you have to do is tab his legs together. Yeah, you want to make sure get all this on camera. Bring his shoulder pads down. Take the wings, bring them back. Now lift this entire section up. And straighten the arms out. Oh, one other thing. I forgot to mention on this figure that Hasbro and Japan did not put on before I go back and put him back in vehicle mode. On this very shoulder here. On this very shoulder. Oh, that's Shadow, my mom's cat, that you just heard. But getting to this shoulder, back to the shoulder, there is supposed to be an Autobot logo on this toy here. Right here, there is no Autobot logo, not whatsoever, not even on the shoulders. Well, I'm wrapping this video review up. I'm getting a headache. So what you want to do is make sure the arms are straightened out. Pull this piece back down. Flip the head back in. Like so. It'll just rest, but it won't tap in. What you want to do is make sure his head's straight. What you want to do is take the arms and bring them in. Just make sure that the corner of the shoulder pad does not get caught under here on the hinge. Now just untab that, bring it in, and that's it. Rotate this around until it groups. What you want to do is bend the legs down a notch so it looks something like that, and bring the legs in like so. Now my tab on his legs do not stay secure, so you want to hold down both his legs really tight to make sure you tab these in. There's a tab on his underarm that tabs right in here, where that black square notch is, if you can see it. That tabs in. Now you want to do is take the feet, make sure they're flat, and bring them up. Now, yes, I know doing it this way looks silly, but it's the only way he could actually stand up quite well. Now you want to do is take this section here, bring it down to the rest like that. And you want to take this section here and split them apart. And bring them down. Make sure that the bumpers are out of the way when you do this. There's a tab like I showed you here that tabs into here. Now mine does not stay secure, so you will have to hold one finger down on this side while working the other. I don't know if it was a production error or it was happening to everybody who has this figure, but be careful when you do that. Just want to point that out. Now tab these bumpers in like so. Bring it down. Adjust the camera to bring it down like so. So that way you see it better. Now, bring this section down. You want to make sure everything's out of the way when you do this. Now there's supposed to be that tab popped out again. There's a couple holes here, which, like I said before, those tabs that rest on the jetpack. Yeah, they tab into these holes on the forearms. So, they don't tab well, but they can rest. Now what you want to do is bring this section up, bring the wing down, and you got to be very careful when you tab the wing back in. Just gently push it in. Don't force it in, just gently push it in. Now do the same with the other. Rotate the wing up, bring it down. Make sure you separate the wings. That's one thing I forgot to tell you. Just gently tab the wing in to look something like that. Now take the thrusters and just gently push them in. Don't force them, just gently push them in. Now do the same with the other. Just gently push them in. Now the Star Saber. You'll notice there's a peg, which, hang on a minute. Sorry, there was one little part I had to fix. Now you notice there's a hole here at the nose cone of his jetpack, where my thumb's pointing at. That's where the Star Saber will easily rest in. It won't stay, but it will. It won't stay secure, but it will stay. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is his crossbow. It's also, let me get my hand in, spring-loaded. That's one thing I forgot to mention. So, this is Optimus Convoy 45 with Transformers Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. Saying, adios, good day, and have a nice day, everyone.